So Arrow is ending. After season 7, there will be a season 8, but season 8 is going to be the last season, and it's only going to have 10 episodes versus the 22-23 episode arc that the show has been having since season 1. And as always, for me personally, I've been watching Arrow since day 1, episode 1, been there since its birth, that kind of thing. You're bummed out that, hey, you're not going to get more stories with this character after episode 10 of series 8. You're going to be bummed out. But again, it is it is 8 seasons. It is 8 to 9 years of this character and this show and these characters. And having 10 episodes is a good way to have a solid send-off. I think it is safe to say, I do think episode 10 will be whatever part of Arrow it is for Crisis on Infinite Earths. Just because of the stuff that happened in Elseworlds and the big thing of Oliver saying that, basically training, to save Barry and Carla, he must sacrifice himself when the event happens. So I have a feeling that will be the final episode, but season 9, episode 9 is going to be the last episode of this show, the last send-off. But having Crisis, that's a good way to have characters of the Arrowverse saying goodbyes. Because here's the thing, there's a reason why we call the DC TV CW verse the Arrowverse, because it started with Arrow, that launched off Flash, that launched off Legends of Tomorrow. Supergirl is now part of it now. Batwoman, and it's launching off all of these shows. And here's the thing: if I was the cast and crew of Arrow, who's probably been there since the pilot, who else can say like, hey, we did 8 seasons of this television show that spin off this entire universe, this entire TV universe. And, how many people can say that? Not many. Doctor Who kind of did it, but Arrow did, spin off, as I said, Legends of Tomorrow and Flash, and, Supergirl's not part of it, and now Batwoman, is getting a show. So it's all this kind of stuff, and is one of those things where you're like a little bit, you're bummed out, but as the classic saying, everything must come to an end, and if it happens in Crisis and Infinite Earths, this year's crossover, or there's an episode 10, which is the show's send off. It's just. Yeah,